What's up, everybody? It's your girl Melissa Renee with Dreambella.com, home for the melanin beauty, and we're here with, I don't even know what episode this is no more. I think it's the 14th episode of Drinks and Discussion. And today it's just us. We don't have no guests today. We about to do this with the duo, okay? And we got the main people. We got the bartender.
Right.
And what you sitting upside? What's five mean?
Episode 15.
Oh,
episode
15. No,
Start yours off.
my bad. Oh yeah, my bad. No, I'm not about to start it over. Do I need to start it over? Well, my bad. It's the 15th episode, which is the 15th is my birthday.
Look at that. Happy birthday.
On the 15th.
That's why she gets some food on her birthday.
Yes,
today.
we're gonna eat some
snack.
We're gonna eat some guac. Well, what is it called?
It's guacamole.
Guacamole.
And I've already got my avocados in here, onions, tomato, red onion, by the way. I don't use a lot of it because I don't like onions like that. Not raw onions anyway. The Roma tomato. And I'm going to add a little cumin in here. Just to, set
What's
that
called
up.
cumin? I call it cumin.
I believe it's cumin. If I'm wrong, someone say something. Leave a comment. I'll see it later.
Now you put cilantro in there?
Now you're supposed to use fresh cilantro leaves, but I don't just keep that on hand all the time. But I have my dried cilantro.
Well, I might like the dried cilantro because fresh cilantro would be too strong.
It's very strong, so if you're not a cilantro lover,
yeah,
you want to be like. Now I am not a jalapeno lover.
So, you put jalapeno? You can put jalapeno in
Yeah,
guacamole?
you certainly can. You certainly can. And your lime is what, sets that flavor really off. You just squeeze some lime in there, or you can use lime juice. Whichever one.
I probably use some lime juice. I do got lime
fancy
juice
today. Just a little. And you just stir this up. Now what I'm going to add that I saw, and I didn't have just a tiny bit of tequila.
Oh, some tequila.
Just a tiny bit. I don't have my
That look like a whole lot.
that one.
But that's fine for me. Cause I don't got nothing to do tomorrow.
Me.
I don't got nowhere to go tomorrow.
I'm supposed to clean.
I mean, well, besides that, but I mean, I don't got nobody expecting me. I don't gotta be getting, but I don't know.
After this week, I don't feel like too much. Just lay around in my own mess.
And we're gonna continue to work out.
Oh yes. I've had more energy actually, like waking up and stuff.
And your sex drive just be like,
Yeah.
Be really when you exercise, you just make it go, you be like,
As long
yeah.
as my husband act right.
Oh.
You make me mad, then I gotta punish us both.
You know we don't punish ourselves. We only punish them.
No, you don't lie. You don't punish yourself before. I had.
I don't punish myself. Do I? Producer, do I punish myself?
No, I punish myself when I'm in the mood, in my mind. And
But
I'm like,
your body-
God damn it.
But
But he
you
made me mad. I can't let him win.
Producer, shit is it? That don't make no sense. Cause you know why? Cause they operate that way. They'll be mad and still pursue to get something, and then still be mad after the fact.
Taste that. We're done there. Just like that. Done.
Let
A
me
quick
taste-
snack.
I'm gonna taste some
Quick
of this.
snack before you drink. Quick snack after you do whatever. Recreation. Just real quick. Boom. Yeah. Guacamole looks good. I'll see when
Okay, you guys
Now
make
the
the drinks, the margarita. Now mine's already pre-made because I wanted mine to be a little frozen.
Yeah, we don't say we talk about.
That's alright. It's just fine. It's just fine.
Oh, Jesus. There you go. That's gonna be good.
I'm dropping it everywhere.
So I'm gonna do on the rocks. That's just. I'm not gonna shake it or anything. I just put it in here and just kind of stir it.
This is really
nice
good.
and strong. You know, we at the end of the week.
We need something real strong. That's some good. Okay, that tequila coming through.
This mix was different. I never saw this one before.
Me either. Maybe that's the mixing.
I know I said if they put it in a glass bottle, they mean business.
What's the name of it?
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Okay. No, zing zang.
Oh, that's what that's saying.
Zing
Zag. Oh, that's
Oh.
zing zang. Oh, my bad.
And they got guava. What is guava?
Yeah, that's what put in my thing. And the lime juice too.
With that and the guava in there too. In the tequila.
That's gonna make sure it's good margarita. So here it is on the rock.
Alrighty, clean. Yours do look kind of cute with the ice. Why you don't like yours?
Cause it take me I get a brain freeze. It just take too long to drink. It's like I'm drinking and ain't never going nowhere. I be so over it with them damn frozen drinks.
But see, they make it too thick, then. They be making it too thick.
Well, that's what it is.
Girl, this is going down just fine.
Let me see what this I can do a little more cleaner.
Coming.
Say tomato.
I don't know what it is. I just think it's fun to say coming. Oh yeah, and y'all got my lashes. I got my lashes on by Miss Lola at Lash Out. $12. You can go to lashout.store and purchase you some. And of course my brows from Nay. Her brow care. Child, when I tell you,
How does it work?
she got the brushes. And when I tell you it makes your brow life so simple. Girl, last night I did my brows in 15 minutes. When I ever did my brows in 15 minutes. It is so, they're the best tools ever. I love it.
That brow game is serious.
It is, but those brushes make it so easy because she got the brushes. She got the thin brush to help you draw, like thin as a pencil, to help you draw if you dip it in the pomade. Then she got the brush to help you clean it up, the flat brush to help you kind of clean up under it, or the angle one. Then she got the little soft brushes to help you like clean up the concealer. Yes, girl. I'm telling you, it's the bomb. But yeah,
I will watch it.
but let's get into our topics for tonight. So of course, first we gotta start with, how should I say it? Y'all killing me. Do I need to do it? Do I need to do it? Do it real? I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me. I done gave y'all 30 years of my career. So first we about to get into him, R. Kelly. So I'm pretty sure y'all all know. Y'all got to know the interview with Gail. Shouts out to Gail.
I know she was so because Jerry and I'm like, she was sitting there very unbothered by the foolishness.
Robert.
Which camera is it? This camera on me?
Yeah. Yes, it is. But no, let me tell you the funniest part is when he was like, I need help. Gail been ready to. She told me, yes. What do you need help with? she thought he was about to say, I need help with.
Let me tell you something, Gail. If y'all ain't do that interview because he wasn't ready to put in the work. She wasn't about to do that.
She
foolishness.
said
that was gonna be a circus.
Yeah, you see that meme? Yana said that wouldn't have been her. Now, beloved, you would not yell. You would not yell.
She would have got up and walked to the door.
Nothing
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. So, but looking at that interview, I don't know about y'all, but when he first started, he was putting on the show. He was acting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it got to him acting up and yelling, I think that was more the fact that he wasn't moving Gail. Like, Gail wasn't giving him no sympathy.
She was like a damn interview.
Yeah,
you don't know if you got the job or not.
she was like, I'm not, I'm not
Mm-mm.
impressed. I'm not moved. You're not going to manipulate me.
Yeah.
This ain't what it is. And I think that angered him. I think he got mad because he couldn't manipulate her. Yeah, I do. Because at first he was trying to be real, like, charming in a sense. But it didn't work well because in any of R. Kelly's interviews, R. Kelly never comes off to me as a charming person. I don't get that from him. It's just some people you hear you can get charming, but that's not one of them. And he started off like that to me. You know what I'm saying? With the little smirks and all that kind of stuff. And then when Gail still kept pressing them issues, like,
right.
So did you lock them up? Would you not let them use the bathroom?
She asked him about, but you were, tried before for this same thing, like I said before, that I wasn't going to discuss. Oh, Kelly.
And then how you not going to discuss what happened before, but then want people to believe you? Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. No. Robert, we just don't want to believe the lie.
My heart go out to you, honey. I hope you found the help.
I hope you get help. Then he went to jail right after the next day.
Child support.
Child support. That's the only reason I feel like they got him this time was because he broke and he ain't got no money to pay people off like he did the last time.
Nobody was putting in to really go look for him. Like, what officer going to look for R. Kelly on child support? No, not really. And so the conversation came up with my mom because she want to write me in regards to how, so I guess it's, and I've not just seen it from her, but I guess other people have said stuff like, but what about the parents, y'all talking about R. Kelly, what about the parents, nobody wants to talk about the parents. So let's make this clear. I can't talk about a drug dealer and arresting a drug dealer if the crackheads keep saying they're not on crack and they don't do drugs. Correct? How am I lock up the person who sold him the crack? If he's saying, I don't do no drugs. So, if he's saying he don't do no drugs, how can I snatch up somebody and say, well, we know you a drug dealer because... So, what are people saying about the parents?
Why aren't we discussing the parents? Why aren't the parents getting prosecuted? Well,
for what?
You can't prosecute. Well, because they feel, and it's implied. I don't know.
The parents sold their kids.
Yes, that the parents sold their kids. Now, in Sparkle's situation, I don't know if her sister sold their daughter, but I do know that they looked the other way while they was, cause it wasn't the husband, the father to the little girl, wasn't he in the band with R. Kelly? He started playing the drums and stuff for R. Kelly. Yes.
I didn't remember
that
situation.
Yes, that's what Sparkle said in the interview. He continued, because when she went to the Breakfast Club and had a further conversation about it, Charlamagne even asked that, was like, so he went, she was like, yep. He was on her. She was like, and she said that, she's like, because people thought that I left her. People thought that the way it came across in the documentary, people thought that I introduced my niece to R. Kelly and just left my niece in his hand, and that wasn't the case. She said she brought her sister and her brother-in-law, and they start corresponding with R. Kelly.
I mean, bottom line, the shit is wrong. It's wrong. And some of y'all who thinking it's not wrong, you know, let that be your little girl trying to be with some grown man and she's saying, I know what's best. That's why a lot of men got that damn statutory rape charge right now. You ready to prosecute on the average Joe Blow, the man working that Family Dollar or Taco Bell, trying to get your damn daughter.
My thing is,
it's a problem.
I don't feel like nobody is not discussing the parents. I feel like you can't discuss what isn't for certain and concrete. Like, we don't know for certain what happened. Do we know? Like, we can speculate. We have an idea that other people helped R. Kelly. Yes, we do. But we don't know who and how they did it until the story come out. We can't get the story because R. Kelly, Robert, is still denying that he's done anything wrong. So how can we know the story?
They trying to take his past.
Take his past. But yeah, because I heard him say something like that. So I'm like, so you do admit that you used to mess with underage girls.
That's what it sounds like to me when he made that comment.
And when he made the story, he was like, when he made the point, did you hear him when he told Gail, talking about these parents giving me their kids, giving me their daughters? Did you hear when he said that? He said something to that effect, like they gave their daughter to me. Cause he went into about one young lady how they told her to come on stage and
yeah.
That's when he was like, they giving their daughter to me. Which, if those parents did that, that's sick and they're wrong. But still, yeah, R. Kelly, that's an underage child. Who cares if their parents gave them to you? That child's underage. Why are you messing with them?
Right. And if they did say, yeah, like go ahead, cause they're thinking money. My child's about to be a star.
Mm-hmm.
You're about to open doors that you have the key to because you're R. Kelly.
And that's the point.
That's the point. Are being naive. I really do feel like
I don't believe in that, and I'm glad you made that point because never once do I think parents were giving their children to R. Kelly for the purpose of him to have sex with them and have a sexual relationship with them. No, I don't think that was the case. I do believe that they were being opportunists and they were introducing their child to R. Kelly thinking, okay, he about to make my child a star. That's what they think. So when these people around here keep saying, oh, them parents did that stuff for money, I don't necessarily think that they were trying to solicit their daughter for some cash. Right. What I think happened was initially they thought they were giving their child to somebody who told them, I'm going to help make your child a star. Mm-hmm. When he was doing what he was doing and sexually victimizing those girls, and the parents start finding out, now I do think possibly maybe some of those parents he paid off to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't think initially any of those parents was like, here go my daughter, have sex with her and just pay me. I don't know. I really feel like the interview made him look more guiltier than he did.
It made him look horrible. It made him look
I don't know who suggested him to do that interview.
Right.
They should have told him not to do that. Because he looked guilty as ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're going to use that interview during his case.
You ever had, like when your kid get in trouble and they immediately start crying.
Yeah.
About what they was trying to do. That's not really what happened, what I was trying to do. And they start coming like, no, you still getting your ass kicked. Because what you was trying to do, you ain't had no business doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what you look like.
And another point I was saying to my husband is this. Like the girl, what's her name, Jocelyn, or whatever the little girl who the family keep talking about. The girlfriend.
The one who's almost like the bottom bitch right now.
Yeah.
People, because that's what she
That's what she doing. Here's my thing. If they haven't seen their daughter in 2 years and you claiming, well, she don't want to see them, or she can leave if she want to leave, she don't want to see them, then wouldn't it just be easier to prove to the parents that she don't want to see them by saying, you know what? Y'all come through. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all come through. I'll let her come to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll set it up and see if she leave with you.
Like, better yet, like, don't hide where your location is.
Thank
like,
you.
If she's
free to come and go, tell them where she's
at. It's not a good look on you. Like,
exactly. So you like exactly that's the point that looks sketchy because you saying these girls don't want to leave and they want to stay because they want to. Okay, this is this woman. This is this girl's mother.
But
this is her father. This is this girl's father. So why wouldn't you, like you say, let them at least know where their daughter at? Mm-hmm. You know what? She staying here because she want to. I'll let you know where I live. You can come by the house anytime you want to.
Right.
And if she leave with you, she leave with you.
But you have other women too. Like, what is she doing now? What's she doing? She ain't making no music.
Child.
How many stars has he made? I know about Sparkle, but I don't know all of his accolades when it comes to putting people in the spotlight.
It's not that many because from what's been said about him, he's a difficult person. Like he's very, the way Sparkle explained it, like he's domineering and controlling even in the career aspect. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, what you wear, how you look, how you talk, you know, who you can talk to, who you can't talk to. Like even the guy, what's his name? Who has the show? What's his name, babe? The guy who has the show with Just Hilarious now. Yeah, she on the show with the comedian Rail. Little Rail, the comedian who was in the Get Out movie.
Oh, the chubby guy?
Mm-hmm. Okay. He even brought up a situation. He's from Chicago. He was like, they was on set. Mm-hmm. He was working on set. On like a little, I don't know, it was like on set doing some acting. No, he was an extra or something. Mm-hmm. He was like, they was talking to some of the girls, the dancers for R. Kelly. He was like, everything was cool. We was laughing. He was like, I could see him like kind of staring like he had an issue, but he was like, I'm not thinking nothing of it. But he was looking at the girl, like, you know, looking at me. It just seemed like he wasn't, like, you could tell he was like, he wasn't happy about whatever he was looking at. And you know, Charlamagne was like, well, was you doing something? And probably he's like, no. Like, he was like, when you on set and you're not doing nothing at that moment, he was like, that's what it was. Like, it wasn't just me, with the other guys, extras on set. We just talking, you know, right. You know, wasting time until we got to work again. He was like, the next day, he came on the set and he was talking to the girl, and the girl wasn't saying nothing because she was like, oh yeah, I can't talk to you no more. He told me I can't talk to you anymore.
Wow.
So that's Little Rail made that statement and said that. Which kind of coincides with what Sparkle said when she was like, he wouldn't let other people.
And the other girl.
And the other girl.
Yeah, they said that. Almost girl said, oh, yeah, well, more than two girls.
Thank you. And I'm like, Gail said, come on, Robert, everybody. You trying to say everybody's lying on you. But if you notice, he would never say they were lying on him. What he said was they betrayed me, which is two different things. Understand
and
that.
Rumors.
Two different things, because saying somebody lying on you is to say that it is factual that what they're saying against me is not true. Saying somebody betrays you just means that, saying somebody betrays you is just saying that they switch sides on you. So he never said what they said wasn't true. See, I get the way he talks. Like, if you listen to him in that whole interview, he tries to say things without saying things. That's another reason why he shouldn't have did that interview, and it makes him look so guilty. Because it's like, it's so, like, the same thing he did a long time ago when the guy interviewed him was like, do you like teenage girls? And he was like, what do you mean by teenage? Yeah. Dang, it's that simple. No, I don't want to be with a teenage girl. No, if you leave, you know they ain't talking about no legal person. But he tries to... Exactly, but he tries to say things in a way where he's not lying, but he ain't telling the truth either. Like, it's like in the windows he tries to put out there. So, I don't know, R. Kelly.
And y'all stop with this comparing it to other people.
Oh, yeah.
Just stop.
Because I think they are missing the point. And the point, I believe, was about it being women of color.
Right.
Because I feel like while you can speak openly about, well, why well, why they ain't arrest this person or Harvey Weinstein or when Elvis was doing it? Well, why the Me Too white women ain't not protesting? Why they ain't protesting like they was protesting with Bill Cosby?
Right.
Why they ain't protesting like they was protesting with Harvey Weinstein? Why aren't these white Me Too women movement in an uproar? So if you're going to talk about why, and want to bring being black into the factor, bring black into the factor that this man got away with doing this for years and years and years and years, and no one cared because they were black girls. Had there been white girls and he been around there trying to have sex and deal with white girls, it would have been an issue. So, that. Okay, so the next topic I want to talk about, I don't know if you saw it.
What?
Jordan's, did you see the interview with the Red Table Talk?
I did.
Okay. So, tell me what...
My thoughts on it is like this.
Well, first of all, let me break down to... So, those who don't know about the Jordan situation, I don't know her last name.
With,
Jordan,
you know, Khloe Kardashian.
Khloe Kardashian. So, Jordan is best friends with Kylie Jenner. That's the Kardashian sister. And it was supposedly told that Jordan cheated and slept with Tristan, which is Khloe's baby daddy.
Woods.
So, Jordan
Woods.
Woods. So, what did you think? I got to hear this. What do you think about that interview?
I think she came out to say, basically, you know, I didn't sleep with him. You know, for all this, I should have slept with him. But I didn't sleep with him. I could have slept with him. That's not what it was. It's not like we were alone. Pretty much everything she said. She sugarcoated the flirting that they did a bit. They clearly were flirting. If you sitting on the arm of the chair with your legs across his leg, like that's, you know, yeah, you were having a good time. You were drunk. You know they're not together.
It was a party environment.
Young, but she wasn't too drunk to where she obviously, you know, like she didn't know what she was doing. I mean, because I feel like she would have slept with him. She didn't sleep with him because she know that's my best friend's sister, baby daddy, and he's old cheating ass man. So I'm going to continue having fun. You know, he probably, you know, when you see a recognizable face when you're out and about, it's easy, especially if you're single. So, okay, I'm going to sit here, talk to him, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I don't feel like it was an issue.
It wasn't an issue. And then the fact that how she put it, because from what I gathered from it is that they were out and about first. Partying. But they went back because he had like a little after party at his house. And she went back to the party. But here's my thing. I don't necessarily, because people, I heard, even I had to disagree with Jada when she was like, well, you know that was inappropriate. No. And I'm going to tell you why it wasn't inappropriate for her to be at the house. How I feel. Because one, they're not, Khloe and him was not together. That's for one. For two, she was at a house party. And had she decided not to go to that house ever and none of this ever happened, and Khloe took Tristan back and they decided to move in with each other, and she had to fellowship because that's Kylie's sister, and they went to Khloe's house, would that have been inappropriate? Because it would be times where, because what, Khloe gonna walk and be in every room where Tristan is with another female.
I agree with you. Like, yeah, it was a house party. It was the after party. We all chilling. Like, it ain't a big deal. They ain't together. Shit.
But he's
a cheating ass man. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, of course she's not gonna look at it like, oh, this is not gonna. But no, she was clearly flirting. She was flirting. Flirting with him. I think their legs, how she described was they were crossed at the ankle and draped. Pretty much a lady. He's a basketball player. Now, granted, I don't know how tall you are.
That girl looked like she built like an Amazon though. She had a little big. She like look.
I didn't see how tall she was.
She made Jada look tiny. But Jada already tiny, but she made Jada look tiny.
Well, she claimed her legs was draped across his at his lower leg, cross at the ankle. Okay.
Yeah.
Your legs are just as long as his. Okay. That's fine. Girl, your legs been in his lap. Cut it out. They was across his lap. Nothing happened. We was just talking. She should. Y'all ain't even together. He got a whole lot of other women. Like, chill out. You coming at me because you can.
Your sister slept with her sister best friend at the time, China, baby daddy, and end up being with the Negro and end up living with the Negro. That's my thing. How do you, as a Kardashian, look at a situation and say, oh my gosh, that's so inappropriate. She was in the same vicinity and around, or even let's say she slept with him. If that's what y'all Kardashians want to say. So she slept with him. How can you look at that situation and say, oh my gosh, she's horrible. She broke up my relationship and my family, but your sister slept with a whole Negro. And that was your Kim. That was your friend. China was your friend. That was your close friend. You out and about chilling with her, but your sister over here having a whole affair and a relationship to the point where the Negro living with your sister, and she and they on the show. So who are you to talk about what's inappropriate? Clearly,
And he just
clearly, you don't sit in the position to point fingers to say, to judge what is appropriate and what is inappropriate, because you can't measure those things. Because if you didn't look at your sister and shame your sister the way you shaming Jordan Woods and say that's trashy, what you doing is really trashy, that's not a good look, you need to break up with Tiger, if you didn't, like, come on now, that's my thing, like that, where is it? It's so much double standards. Like, how you gonna have a double standard like that?
She just wanted an excuse, and she was looking foolish. You got this little young black girl. Your man done kissed her. He just sleeping around on you.
He just don't want you, Chloe.
Right? That
he don't want you.
You know.
He don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes we as women gotta face the facts. I know it may feel bad to say somebody don't want us. But sometimes the Negro don't want you, and they too coward to say, I don't really want to be with you. And who's to say, we don't know the conversations that been on that they had. Who's to say he didn't say, like, I ain't feeling you like that, I ain't digging you? Because let's not act like we have not been in situations as women where we don't take what a guy says as face value. We just kind of be like, you know, when he tell us, I ain't trying to be in nothing serious, we don't take that he ain't trying to be in nothing serious. We just be like, well, I'm going to just talk to him and date him till he want to make...
I'm coming over there every night.
Mm-hmm.
He really don't mean that.
Mm-hmm.
He calling me every night.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you sit there and you feel like... well, I could change his mind. Or if I give it a little bit longer, he'll change, you know what I'm saying? He'll change his mind. And in reality, if the man telling you out his mouth and his actions is showing that he don't want to be with you, don't look at the fact that he let you come over there every night, because he might let you come over there every other the night you ain't over there, he might let somebody else go over there.
But somebody else over there midday or the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to get you a cup, ain't it?
You left it in the sink.
Oh, it's one in the sink?
Turned upside down.
I did. I'm sorry. Well, let me ask you this. What did you think about what Jada said? Because it was a point in the interview where when she was like, when Jordan was talking about, you know, she got caught up in the lifestyle.
Oh, when she was talking about, pretty much like, basically, Jordan, you forgot you was a little black girl.
Basically. Hold on. There you go. But yeah, when she told her about her, that's what I got from it too. Like, you a little black girl, and you know this that, and I got the impression that Will wasn't having it. Like when you saw him in the beginning, like I have a feeling that Will was like, no, we about to clear this up real quick. Like, nah, that what y'all think y'all about to do? Y'all think y'all about to be bullying her? And y'all think that ain't about to happen?
Oh, I love that. I mean, I don't want your situation. And a lot of girls don't realize when that's what you're in. That's a situation. Like, honey. And Jordan, Kylie obviously was never your friend, sweetheart. Because she would even tell her sister, like, sis, and nigga, he's scum. He don't want your ass. He ain't even sleep with her, but he's sleeping with everybody else. What's the problem?
Listen,
Jordan don't go around Chloe man no more because she feels some type of way, and we keep it moving. That's all she had.
Well, why would Kylie be able to say that when Kylie right here sleeping with other people men? See,
that's why she should have said it. Like,
that's why she can't, because here's the point: when you don't have a moral compass for yourself, you don't have one with nobody else. You can't necessarily gauge and see for somebody else to be like, oh, because it would have been hard for Kylie to be like, don't you do that, you know, or sis you, because she doesn't have a moral compass. She do what she want to do. Like, I'm about to go sleep with your friend man, even though I know that y'all supposed to be together. I don't care because this is what I want. See,
I don't care for them.
I don't care for the Kardashian at all. This is the white privilege aspect of the situation with white women. See, I can do what I want to do. Nothing is off limits to me. If I want it, I should be able to have it. Nobody should deny me anything that I want. I.e., Chloe and Tristan. I want Tristan. I don't care if he don't want me back. I don't care if he cheats 5,000 times. This is what I want. And I have the privilege and the skin to get what I want. So, I'm going to keep Tristan. I don't care how much he cheats on me because this is my man. This is what I want. I.e., look at the situation with Kylie. I want Tyler. I know he in a whole relationship over here, but this is what I want. So nobody can deprive me of that. Then you have the situation where, oh, my man out here with a black woman, she can't have him and I can't have him. What do you mean? That's not going to happen, because I guarantee you, Chloe Mo said that Tristan hit on this black girl, this young black girl.
I think he cheated with a black girl before, ain't it?
Yeah, but nobody don't know who she is.
No, no one does know her.
So it's easy to downplay it. That's what I want.
Maybe he realizing that they say that Kardashian curse. He's like, man, let me not get wrapped up in this business.
I think he's a young. I never knew this boy was in his 20s. This is a young athlete. This boy young. He in his 20s. He want to live his life. He don't want to be with Cougar Chloe. He don't want her like that. He tapped it. It was good for the the clout, for the recognition. Cool. Okay, you want to have a baby? That's fine. I got money. You got money. Whatever. But no, bitch, I don't want to marry you.
Listen, you fucked up. You had a baby by her too.
I don't want. No, he kind of good though, cause he got money. She got money.
It don't matter when it comes to child support.
And y'all don't think this is strange? Like, I'm sorry. Like, look at the Kardashians. This is why I don't like them, because I feel like they use blackness like it's it's a necklace, like it's a fur coat. Like they go after black ding-a-ling and got to have some black churn. Look at Kim and Chloe and like, look at that. Every time you see a black celebrity get hot, they got to run and take some type of pictures with them. They got to be like
they turn their daddy into a woman. Like,
see, like
man, y'all leave them bitches alone.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I saw Cardi B doing her little Instagram, and she been at Chloe, and she been with Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian, and she been laughing with them. I was like, you don't even, like, y'all don't even, that they use black influence to keep themselves relevant. Like, they try to attach themselves with black, upper echelon. That's what they try to do. That's why they try to attach themselves to people like Jada and Will, but I don't think Will fuck with them like that, to be quite honest. I ain't never seen Will fuck with them.
I
don't think Will fuck with them. And even Beyonce and Jay-Z, but they don't fuck with them. Like, they try to attach themselves to, like, this upper echelon or this elite black people to gain some black influence. But, like,
I feel like they do it with the black people who have high status.
Yeah.
Because they allow them to, and the white people don't allow them to. Like that old money.
Yeah, them white people like
the wealth money doesn't really, because I mean, come on now, why haven't y'all gone after some, not new money, because that's who they after. These athletes are new money. They ain't built their wealth
That's
yet.
probably why Courtney would end up being with what's his name, Scott, because Scott came from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Like, I noticed that I've never seen them date Leonardo DiCaprio or they can't. Yeah,
they have gotten some, white boys, but they be new money. Not with wealth, and if they did date someone with wealth, we ain't gonna hear about it because it was just,
I ain't never think about it. I ain't never think about it like that.
No, our black ass, the only ones.
No, our black ass men, the only one. Our black ass men. Cause ain't no black people don't. Plenty of black women like who? Child play. Well, let me tell you something. Beyonce wave is big, honey, and we all know who the Beyonce don't fuck with. Neither does the Beehive, honey. So ain't no black women fucking with no Kardashians. Child, please, we barely can stand there.
I don't know what they do.
The only black people who deal with them is certain celebrities like Lala Anthony, Kelly Rowland, and Kelly probably don't deal with them like that because Beyonce probably was like, bitch, you need to choose a side and choose a team quick, bitch. I don't fuck with them. That just made me love Beyonce a whole lot more when I realized she fuck with the Kardashians. I was like, yes, Beyonce.
Because they trying to have some type of clout.
Trying to I just feel like they're users. They're opportunists and they're users.
Like damn locusts just coming.
Yeah, and they use our blackness, but they don't want to be black. And they let their white privilege, come
in.
in.
Get the plump lips.
Girl.
I'm gonna get the booty.
Yes, but I'm about to get off them heifers because they got too much time for me because I don't even like to talk about them. So we're gonna go to the next one. So this happened recently. So I saw a video live come up with Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee's daughter in high school. And it really was sad. It almost like broke my heart. She went live on Instagram because she was like talking. She goes to, of course, a private school, one of these elite private schools, and she was almost to tears talking about how this boy in her class keeps using nigger and keeps calling her. And she was like, he's been calling her the N-word since he's been in 9th grade, and nobody does anything about it. She said his so-called friends, white friends who claim they're the so-called woke and, good white people, like, they don't say anything to him to make him stop. So she described the situation where she was like, we was in a group. She was like, I try to stay away from him because he's insulting and he's called me the N-word before, so I just try to stay away from him. She was like, so she ended up having to be in the group with him. So she was just like, you know what, like, I just want to hurry up and get this over with because I don't want to be in a group with him. So she was like, I'll just do the work. You just do whatever it is you do. I'll get it done. So she was like, she's doing the work. You know how, she's like, I'm talking out loud as I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, this go here. And she was like, she said he was like, nigga, you must be crazy sitting here talking to yourself. Nigga, is you a crackhead? Girl,
Where's Russell?
That's what people were saying. People was like, where is your mother and your father? Right. And I'm like, because this girl, for her to go on live, she's had to express this to somebody before, especially for her to say that it's been happening since she's 9th grade. So for one, my concern is are y'all still placing her in this class? Why do y'all still have her in this school? You know what I'm saying? For two, why hasn't this raised any alarm to the point where, you know what I'm saying, come on, y'all celebrities, y'all could have brought some attention to this and, you know, fix this situation. And thirdly, it's too many damn fucking rich black people out here, but they're not to be black private schools. I'm sorry.
Well, it's hard to find one. I could just say even.
But no, I'm saying they should. It's too many rich black people for them not to make one. It's too many. Why aren't there more? Like, it's too many of y'all. But you know, that point was made, and because that point was made when Killer Mike was on the show on the Breakfast Club, and he was debating with Envy, because Envy made the comment too that his children go to private school and they have to deal with the racist. So I'm saying, like, so this is more than once I've heard rich elite black people talk about how they send their kids to these private schools, and these kids have to deal with these racial slurs and discrimination. So at what point will y'all say, you know, and what the point Killer Mike said was, well, Envy, like, your child don't have to deal with that. So instead of us as black people, soon as we get some money, taking our kids out of private school, like, why don't we put the money back in the public? Yeah, taking them out of public school and putting them in private school. Why don't we put the money back into the public schools? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you gotta put it into that area, because even the kids who don't go to private school, but they go to a really good public school, you know, taxes are higher in that area. So most of the money is going towards the school. It's typically predominantly white areas. And that's, you know, they're new builders, you know, it's a new area. So yeah, we do need to put more money into it, but it's not a lot of black private schools, period. I tried to find one here. And I mean, I have been looking and looking. I know of there are 2 in Columbia, but they don't go all the way up to high school, unless they've changed recently. But no.
I just feel like as black people, like, I understand, like, I just feel like we feel like white is right. You know what I'm saying? And we feel like,
well, because
they get the best.
We were taught we had to be, you know, we had to be better. We had to be the best. Like, they, you know, even my mother-in-law had made a statement, you know, to her grandkids last weekend, like, you know, you're black boys, so you know you got to do, you know, everything better. And it's like we're in a competition with white people when it's not that. It shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way.
You know, if we know we got to do better, it need to be, we're doing better for us. We're doing better because you can do better. You're doing better because you have goals that you need to attain. You know, stuff like that. Not because, you know, you're black, so you got to work just as hard.
Yeah.
You know, like
imagine.
I don't feel that way no
And that's what Killer Mike was selling to DJ Envy, because he was like, well, I don't want my kids going to the school in that area. It's poor, it's run down. The teachers aren't good. They don't have good books. They don't, you know, teach the same things as private school teachers. And what Killer Mike was like, yeah, they don't, and they never will until people in the community start to invest back into those schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give money to a public school. You can fund money to a public school. So if you want certain academics and certain electives at that school, well, if you have the money, if you got the capability, why don't you do those things? Right. Why just snatch them out? And I feel like that's what we kind of can do with our neighborhoods too, which I do like the fact that T.I. and Rick Ross and them are doing Buy Back the Block initiative, and I appreciate that, because when you leave your community and don't return,
right,
it becomes run down.
Right. We don't need you coming back delivering turkeys.
Yeah, don't
Thanksgiving.
don't deliver no turkey. Like, come back, put some money in the recreation center, put up some new
Don't be
basketball
dropping off
goals.
just tennis shoes at the basketball court. Like, you gotta be there doing something and teaching, you know, the black community. I'm doing this for the longevity of the community, not just for the instant gratification because you my fan. I'm about to give you something, some shoes,
Yeah,
a turkey at Thanksgiving.
yeah. Or if you want to, like,
Not taking that away, that's nice, but there's another way you can get your
yeah,
tax right.
because I'm sure if with the school district, I'm sure you can say if you got the money like that. I'm sure you can go to one of those school district meetings or whatever, and if it's a certain curriculum that you like, you know, like,
Or a
I'm sure you can
program. Maybe you can fund
yeah.
a music
Hey,
program
this
or
is what I
something.
want back into this school. How much does this cost? You know what I'm saying? How much is it going to take? You know, and I'm sure they'll break down. Well, we're gonna need teachers for that. We're gonna need these type of books. We're gonna need these type of programs. This, that, and the third. And if they give you the cost of that, like, maybe that's something that you could put back in and do instead of just snatch your child out, let that school just sink all the way down, and then taking your child to a private school where they mistreat them and don't respect them and feel like they don't belong there. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna keep my child at no damn private school and they calling him nigga, like nigga. Like, that shit is regular and okay, and there's no outrage. Cause my thing is too, like the young lady said, is if he can say nigga and nobody in that classroom feels the need to go tell the teacher, or, you know, like, to me it seems like it's
No, like, if she's going through that, no one in the school, like you say, feel like it's important because a kid said nigga to JoJo when he was in middle school here, when he first got to middle school. And so once I talked to the guidance counselor, because, you know, first he let me know about it, then I talked to the guidance counselor. For one, he did go tell a teacher at the end of the day, and she did not feel like it was that important. So that told me a lot about her ass. And so thankfully, the guidance counselor, being a black woman, I sent her an email. She called me back. You know, she said, I didn't know nothing about this, you know. So she contacted the student, and she asked the student, like, so, you know, where you get this from? Like, why are you using this type of language anyway? And his answer was, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, my parents use it at home. So, you know, she was like, that's going to be an interesting conversation for me to have with his parents, because this is what he said. Parents around here just slanging a nigga word.
That's my thing. That
and not telling him the rules. You know y'all rules. You only say it in the house.
But you know why they don't say that? You know why they don't say that outside this house? Because it implies that it's something wrong. So for them to say that to that child, then the child gonna be like, well, why I can't say it at the house? It implies that it's not something good to say. And then that's going to make that child inquire about why isn't it good to say. So I'm not going to tell you don't say it. I'm going to make you feel like it's okay to say it. You know what I'm saying? And just hope.
If your kids go to a school where their feelings doesn't matter.
She was like, at the end, she looked like she was on the break of tears. She was like, I'm so frustrated. She was like, I'm just so frustrated at this point. Like, I just don't know what to do. She was like, and at the end, she was like, yeah, but I just had to just get that out. So now y'all know that's what I go through. That's my life. And it just looked like she was just so defeated. She looked so defeated. And, you know, that's why I said, like,
Russell, it's just not a good look. I'm just hoping maybe you just didn't know anything about it.
I hope, Russell, you ain't know nothing about this. I hope so, because if you around here talking, you around here protesting Wall Street.
And you too, Kamora. Parents, we're the advocate for our children. So it's no, you know, it's just the word type shit. No.
But you know what? I was about to say that. Do you think that these parents in these situations teach these kids like, well, you're going to hear this. This is how they're going to be. You're going to have to learn how to ignore it because that's how they're going to. Do you think that this is the stuff that they're telling? Because I don't know what else could be telling her for her to just be like, for her to have to feel like she had to come to social media. Somebody ain't doing something. I don't understand that. And the fact, the way she talked, like I stopped being friends with him, I ignored him. It makes me feel like somebody was telling her to do that. Because because the way she spoke, like that's why I did this and that's why I did that, and I'm like, what? Because let me go to the damn school. Tamika Favorite has it up. She posted it up. She posted it up on her page, and I was like, what? And you should have seen people in the comments. That's what people in the comments saying. They was like, well, where the hell is Russell and Kamara?
Russell, come on, Russell. I know you somewhere. Don't be you somewhere with that list.
But that's the same thing even with DJ Envy when he opened his mouth and said, yeah, they, call my kids, my kids have to deal with them. Deal? So what do you do when they come and tell you that a student called your child a nigga? Because and I feel like these parents become more passive because it's a private school. And I feel like these people like, you don't like it, you don't have to bring your child here. You can take your child somewhere else.
I think in a way, black people go up there and we may talk to the school about it, but we don't follow through and press the issue. Because what's going to happen is that child needs to go. Public or whatever. Because my nephews deal with that. I don't care. Like, no. Absolutely not. They need to go. And we don't press it. We go. We make one big stink about it. They say, oh, I'm going to discipline that child. But there's nothing being taught within the school about the school being diverse. At all.
Yeah.
So it's I'm not dealing with that.
You gotta, I wouldn't like my child, like, no.
You better do like everybody else, take shit to the news.
I surely would. And no, the first thing I would do is tell my child, you take your phone out and put your phone in the inconspicuous way and you be ready to press record on this nigga. Go live. No! See, you intoxicated right now. No. She about to be petty real quick, y'all, and show me something that I am not about to entertain right now. I'm not going to entertain it because it's too petty. I'm going to need you to stop. It's Women's Day. It's National Women's Day. And
that thing caught me off.
We not about to do it.
I'm sorry, Lord. I'm looking for the interview.
We not about to do it today.
Lord,
and you pull that thing up.
I did not pull it. It popped up. I clicked on the Facebook and there.
I was not about to go there with you. No, I wasn't.
No, but that's a serious situation. It really is.
You talking about the serious? I'm not. Okay, so did you find it yet? I'm about to pull it. Here it is.
I would like to say, and I know so many people go through the same thing, and it's not just me, like,
she got that list like her daddy.
I'm so over people at my school being racist and no one doing anything about it. Like,
don't talk about that, baby. That's her daddy. She her daddy's child.
I'm trying to go to Yale. I'm trying to go to Harvard. I don't have time for you.
Go to Harvard.
And this particular kid, I swear, all day long, he's white and he just cannot stop saying the N-word. It's like his favorite thing to say. He just cannot. I don't even use it like that. Like, he just loves to use it.
She's a cheerleader.
And see how he will get offended. And all his friends don't care. And they all think they're woke, nice, good people, his friends. But they don't stop him. So he's done many things to me. But finally, the only AP class, the only class I'm in that's not advanced placement, I don't want to take too many, I'd be really stressed. We were put in a group together, like you talk to yourself kind of like okay, and then the second one, like you just think you talk and you write. Do we do this? Yes. You talk, you write. You talk, you write. You mumble to yourself while you're writing. I guess he found that weird. So he looks up from his phone, Mr. Doing No Work, and he goes, "Nigga, are you on crack or something?"
Girl, I had to stop right there when she said that man said, "Nigga, are you on crack or something?"
Like, what? Leave me alone. Like, I'm
Don't it look like she about to cry?
your work because you can't get a decent grade. So I'm over here doing everybody's
The girl,
And the teacher knew that, girl, when they stuck you with his non-working ass.
I'm talking. I'm doing the work.
she looked like she trying to stop herself from
And
crying.
he's like, I'll stop eventually. I'll stop when I stop. And I was like, seriously? And he was like, chill out. You're making it a big deal. Like, chill out. I'm like, but I've been asking you to stop.
You're
calling me
making
Edward
it
since
a big
ninth
deal.
grade. Edward, I've been asking you since I've known you. 3 years in the same school. I've asked you to stop it. And he is not. And it makes me so mad. It's just like, I'm trying to live my life. You don't even talk.
She look like she about to cry.
Stop.
She looks like she's about to cry.
And
Now,
then-
maybe not listening to it again, maybe she feels like if she tells and it becomes a thing, that she won't be accepted or cool in that school anymore. Like maybe if she says something that, you know, it's gonna.
I can.
And this kid is so stubborn. I've like given up trying to stop telling. I've given up trying to make him stop saying it. Period. But I really will not be called that. Like I've given up. You know, I can't jump up.
Like she about to cry. Like you can tell she holds. You can hear it that she
And look
holding
at her.
it
I
back.
can't flip out every time. You can flip out. She already has that mentality embedded in her.
But yeah,
of being
that's
an
the part.
angry black person if you say
But
something.
that's the part that made me think, did somebody tell her that? That was the part when she was like,
You
I
know,
can't
they don't
just
have to
flip
tell-
out
you know
every
what?
time
They don't-
somebody
no.
say it. Like, if somebody tell you,
I
don't
don't
flip.
think anyone has told her like not to. I think it's society. Like you're watching everything go on the news, everything in social media, and you're in a predominantly white area, and you hear them talking, and you hear them saying stuff like, "Now that's just petty," or like they're just going overboard, or they have no sense of humor, you know. So she don't want to be looked at as one of the sensitive black people, you know, because they talk about the sensitive black people. Who knows? There could have been another kid in the class.
She need to watch
or
Dead
in
White
her
People.
school
I wish I was on the
that
live.
went off
I'm like,
on
bitch,
white
go
person
watch
using that
Samantha
word.
on Dead White People. You need to watch Dead White People.
That
was
was really good.
Yeah, she need to
I
watch
like
Dead
that
White
show.
People. I think that show will help. Like, I like that show, and I think looking at that show may help her. Like, it's so, because at this point, like, I'm blackity black. Like, I like to say that. I'm blackity black. I'm blacker than black than black than black. And I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, no, seriously, because if you think about it, like, I feel like it was a point in time black people felt like we weren't cultured unless we could say we knew some country, or knew some rock and roll, or knew some, you know, this, or knew some that, or, you know, we weren't cultured unless we said we could name some white shit. I just say white shit.
People I work with be telling me about these damn concerts. They go, I'm like, who? You don't know? No.
Don't. And I feel like that's why and I feel like because of that, we used to feel sometimes like, you don't know? Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. And I don't want to know. And that's why I'm okay with being blackity black. Or as they say, having nigga ears. I'm alright with having nigga ears and nigga eyes. Because I like being black and I like black people. And I don't have to feel like, because I noticed something going to the Art Institute. I noticed that they felt comfortable being just who they were when they're around us. They never felt that they had to change up. Like, only when they was trying to, like, only when they thought they were trying to talk to us and Ebonics. Hey, girlfriend! Which I'm going to tell y'all, white women, I hate that shit with all the fiber in my being. Hey, girl! Hey, girlfriend! Please stop that shit. Just say hey.
Let me go beyond y'all. Let me go to y'all period. If we don't offer you a nickname or short for our name, don't do it.
Oh yeah.
Don't. Stop.
Hey B.
Just stop. If I didn't say you can call me that, don't do it.
Don't call me
Just
that.
stop trying to give us the nickname.
The
all the damn time.
nicknames.
That done got it's old. It's sickening.
So,
Like, I'm good.
she good on the nicknames, and I'm so good on girlfriend. And I'm gonna tell you, I say that because when I went to our institute, you don't know how many of them white girls used to say, "Hey, girlfriend," and I'm like, yo. Like, but you don't say that whenever you see somebody else. You don't say, "Hey, girlfriend," but when you see me, you say, "Hey, girlfriend." And I literally used to look at them like this, and I think it used to make them uncomfortable. But I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, girlfriend." Like, if you want to be like, "It's hey, boo."
I mean,
Hey,
they all
babe.
have that. You don't have to do that to make. people
Yes.
feel- You don't have to call a guy's brother.
Yeah. Hey,
You don't
bro.
have to.
Hey,
guys,
bro.
To
What?
prove that
Hey, bro.
you're not racist or something. You don't have to say brother. You
Bro.
don't have to.
Hey,
do it.
brother. Hey, bro. Yes, stop. Just
No.
say hey. You know what I'm saying? Just talk. Just don't do all of that.
We good.
And I feel like watching that, they never adjust themselves in any way. Like when I was in a class and they felt comfortable to say in front of a girl, one of the classmates, her name was Tiffany, in front of her, and she is Mexican. They felt comfortable to say in front of her to be like, "Oh yeah, and those Mexicans, they just freak me out. They're so weird when they come and fix stuff or come mow my lawn and just stare at you. It feels like I almost feel like they're gonna rape me." So I saw Tiffany over there looking like uncomfortable, but I said something. I was like, "Well, who said he wanted you?" And I said, "Please tell me how somebody look when they want to rape you. Look, I need to know this."
Like, there are just certain things they do say. What?
Or they say,
There were no Mexicans at the table. One of my coworkers made this comment, but it made me feel uncomfortable. And I'm looking at, I mean, hell, I'm here with the regional and the VP. I had to look at them like, she was talking about work that needs to get done. She was like, instead of building a wall, what we need to do is just buy Mexico, and we'll just get all kind of work done in the country.
And I think we need to
And
start
I'm
saying
just
like
like-
that, and that was inappropriate. So, but we gonna carry
So
on.
I look at them eating my food like, okay, well, y'all.
But see, no,
Y'all
that's
hiding this bitch.
but see, that's where we need to stop doing that because they think it's okay. Like they ain't gonna say nothing because they accept stuff like that. Oh, that's just the way she is. But we need to start saying something. Yeah, Heather, that was a bit inappropriate. And then you look at your VP and whoever after you said it was inappropriate. Then you look at them, and then they're gonna be like, "Well, yeah, Heather, that was a little bit insensitive. We're gonna have to refrain." Yes. So you gotta call their ass out because, like I say, they
You know
don't.
what? You are right.
They don't feel. They don't never alter themselves.
I need to
and
wake
the
up. I need
company-
to start calling their
I'll
ass out.
call them out because I called them out. I called the girl out on in the classroom about the Mexican comment because I was like, that wasn't appropriate at all. And then look, guess what class we was in when she said it? We in the human resource. We in the class for human
So what did the
resource.
instructor say?
She said when I made that statement, she was like, "Yes, lady." She was like, "Just like we've been talking about, and this is a teachable moment." She was like, "That could cause you your job." Yes, it could. But she was really eccentric. she was a very
Should have said,
eccentric.
"Now just pack up your
But
day and get your racist ass out."
But then there was another young lady in the class. She gonna talk about cause you know we sitting in the classroom with some windows behind us, and they was driving by playing the music, like you know what I'm saying. You can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's telling me, "I'm just so tired of this so rappity, rippity, rap, boogity, boo music." I said, "Excuse you?" I will say the girl name. I said, "Excuse you?" And what do you call it when they play that other music, blazing loud over here? I said, "That's very offensive." Well, I don't mean to be expensive, but they play it so loud. Then I said, "Well, then say I can't stand when they play loud music."
Right.
And when you say they, say people. I can't stand when people drive by playing loud music, but what you ain't gonna do is say they and boogity boo, jiggity joo
Don't
music.
try it around
That's
me.
not what
That's
you
it,
gonna do. Not
Jiggity
around
joo.
me. Jiggity joo, boogity boo, whatever kind of mess you tried to say.
Jigaboo music.
Jigaboo. That's what she was trying to say.
She wanted to
She wanted to say jigaboo. I jigaboo your ass. But not all of that allowed me to feel like, yo, they feel comfortable being just who they are, whether it's racist, whether it's prejudice, privilege, and don't care. So why do I care? I don't care. So if I want to sit in class and go like this, because my weed itching and you getting mad because you hear the pop, 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 that's your business. And I'm what? My head itch. And who cares? That's how I feel. So, you know. But I feel sorry for that little girl. I hope she gets some.
It's sad. And I feel like it's because of her environment that it's, you know, she feels she can't say anything.
Well,
She
I
don't
hope
wanna
her
be
parents, I'm
angry.
sure her parents said something to her because if they saw a lie, I'm sure it went viral. So, you know. Well, I think that wraps it up for our discussion for tonight. This margarita was good. I'm gonna pour a little bit more. I ain't got no ice, but I can, you know, I can pour a little bit, just a little bit. That should be good, right?
Yeah.
Did I put that
Yeah, sometimes you'll swallow your drinking before the show.
and then I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there.
Drinking until the show.
I think we should. You know what? Next time we need to think about making margarita shots. That might be good.
We can make some lemon drop shots. Something like that.
Lemon. I guess that would be kind of cool. That's what
If
they
you
do.
gonna do margarita shots, you might as well do just tequila shots. Just shoot.
Lemon drop shots have tequila and lemon in it.
No, it's a vodka.
Oh,
But it's
just a
good
lemon
to
vodka.
use a good vodka like a Tito
Oh,
or Ciroc. Let me not downplay you.
okay. I ain't had Grey Goose in so long. I don't know. Okay, so let's clean.
I get to drinking again.
Boom, boom, boom. And that wraps up for episode 14. We will see y'all on, 15. 15. It's 15. It's 15.
For your birthday.
My birthday. March
honey.
15th.
You
I'm
gonna turn up?
sorry. I'm
Party?
turning up. I'm turning up now. What you talking about?
You going to sleep.
I'm turning up. So we will see y'all next time, episode 16. Thank y'all all for watching. And see y'all later. Bye.